Hello everyone, I am doing like 4 videos tonight. I think just 3. Maybe it's just 2. But hey, I'm recording a lot. So anyways, I'm going to talk about 3 things in this video. The first thing, well, it's 2 missing people cases and a what the F moment. Okay. The first missing case I'm going to talk about is Dashad Smith. I don't know if his name is pronounced Dashad or Dashad. I don't know. But anyway. He has been missing since the last time somebody seen him was November 20th of 2012. So now it is almost November again, and it's 2014. So he's been missing for over a year, almost a year and a half, just about. The reason why I chose to do this story is because it's still floating around Facebook. And at first when I saw it, not that I didn't pay attention to it. I forwarded it, but I didn't read this into the story because I had so much other stuff going on with it. Like I was watching the Trayvon Martin trial. I was watching, getting prepared for school, all of this stuff. So anyways, I never actually felt the need to look into this story. Sometimes when I see missing cases, stories, I'm either moved and I'll share, or I'll just share because the story doesn't really reach out and touch me. But last night out of nowhere, I saw his picture again. I was like, I'm gonna do a video on this guy on YouTube, or I don't know. So, okay, he was 19 years old, and his roommate and him both like to dress as females. They're gay. This is nothing new. People been doing this all since hey, it's not my place to judge. The United States is founded on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So whatever you do and it make you happy, then do that. So anyways, I just wanted to say that because I know it's going to be a lot of people that's going to look at this and look at the photo that I'm going to put of him on here, and you're going to have something to say about it. Keep your comments to yourself because I really don't want to hear them. If you're going to be judgmental, you can do that on somebody else's Jesus page, not mine. So anyway, Dashad, they call him Sage, and he was living with his roommate, his best friend. They had moved out. He had moved out of his grandmother's house. I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on this. But the story goes, his roommate went to sleep or nap. Dashad left the house and was going to meet this guy from whatever. So this college dude that he had been texting back and forth, he was apparently going to meet him, and they were going to meet up. Thing is, Dashad never made it back home. The police called the guy when they finally figured out that they need to get these cell phone records for this young man. They called and looked for the phone number, and they actually put the phone number on Facebook trying to figure out whose number it was, and one of their Facebook friends was like, hey, I know that number, it belongs to such and such, and I don't know the name of the guy. I'm not gonna put his name out there because I'll put it down in the comments or in the description, but I'm not about to go through all of this. So basically they had a person of interest. Well, the guy got scared after talking to the police, and they ain't never seen him or heard from him, and his Facebook account is private, so they can't get into nothing that they could, but they can't really because this guy is not a suspect. He's just a person of interest. He has not been charged with any connection to the disappearance of Dashad. They cannot go in his Facebook. They can't get a warrant to search his Facebook page, basically. They can only ask that he participates in the investigation and gives the police and the well, I don't even know. They ain't even called the FBI in on this case, and that's the sad. You know what? It's some sad stuff in the world when you have people that are missing, and you have them missing in cities and counties and states that cannot afford to do full search parties for these kids, and the people that are in charge refuse to reach out to another government service that is there, that has the manpower, that has the expertise in finding people. Y'all don't want to reach out. It's crazy that it only happens to black folks. I'm just saying. And there it is. Sue me. Whatever. It's crazy. This gotta stop. Like, when... Anyway, this is about Dashad. Dashad goes missing. Nobody has heard from him. His family is still looking for answers. So if you know anybody that knows Dashad or knows the young man, I cannot remember his name, that was last known to contact Dashad, if you have seen or heard anything, please contact the Charlottesville area, Charlottesville, Virginia, I want to say. Let me make sure that it's Charlottesville, Virginia, because I don't want to be giving y'all the wrong information. Yep. Please contact the Charlottesville Police Department in Virginia, because that family has the right to know whether or not their loved one is still breathing or not. Because if it was your son, your daughter, or what have you, brother, sister, whatever, you would want somebody to help out. The next story I'm going to talk about is Alexis Murphy. Now, this joint right here. So, little Alexis Murphy, she was 17 years old, and this is why I'm doing the case, because she's not an adult, she's a young one, she can't defend herself. Well, she could have, but still, it's up to us to protect our youth. So, recently, the news has been that this white man, Randy Taylor, is charged with the murder of missing Alexis Murphy. Now, I'm a paralegal student. The reason why this sparked my attention is because you cannot charge somebody for a murder. Hold on, I'm not going to say you cannot, but normally, habeas corpus, everybody know what that means. You need a body. In all the movies, when it's a gangster dude and he done chopped up somebody and put him and fed him to the fishes, they like, well, ain't no body, he ain't dead, he just missing. But the prosecutor, the state's attorney's office went forward with a murder trial. This man was indicted, and they have went to a jury to see if this trial if this is gonna actually go to trial or not. But yeah, we don't know where Alexis is. She could be somewhere else. We don't know. It is assumed, they have presumed that she is dead, and therefore the state's attorney's office was able to go and charge Randy Taylor for the murder. Because apparently they narrowed the playing field down from where she was last seen at the store she got gas at, and then he was at this adult store, probably Priscilla's, buying some shit, but he was at an adult store in the same vicinity of where Miss Murphy was last seen. And let's see if we have any other little tidbits of facts. Oh wait, we should be getting a trial date soon, if we don't have one already. I don't think so. I can't remember. I've been meaning to do a video on this a while ago, but I never got around to it. So yeah, I didn't see anything that is actually given, because so the presiding judge has put like gags on everything, so you can't really you can't go, and a lot of the stuff and a lot of the information that we usually are privy to, like with the whole Trayvon Martin trial, a lot of the stuff that we found out before the trial had even started, a lot of those things we found out because the judge didn't have it, they didn't not care, but it wasn't secret until the trial started. But a lot of the information on this case, because it's still, because it's such a weird thing. Like, I cannot even. I mean, I'm not. Trust me, it's not a good thing. But as a paralegal student, it's kind of weird because even if you're not a paralegal student, like if you are anybody that watches like crime TV or any of that, you know that most of the time when they start going to court, they already know if the person dead or not. Like, this ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This gonna be good. I'm just saying. If he did it, I hope he go on ahead and, they get him the max. Cause anyways, so we're gonna keep our eye on Alexis Murphy's, the trial for her situation. Okay, and then my what the. So I'm scrolling my Facebook news feed as I'm doing my review on Lil Mo's mixtape, right? And this joint pops out on Nancy Grace. Yes, I follow Nancy Grace. Even though she be wild and ratchet, I still follow her. Why? Because it is some truth. In the mess, there's always a truth. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. So, my nose a little bit shiny. Y'all see that? Anyway. We good on time. Y'all better watch this video. Oh, and subscribe. And I ain't going to be mean to y'all, but watch the whole video, you guys. And subscribe. And like and comment if you want to see more, missing persons cases on here, or like and comment if you want to see more what the moments and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just comment. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. So, hey, y'all can watch this joint. Okay. Anyways, back to this what the moment. Be prepared. Are you ready? Are you sitting down? If you're standing up right now, sit down. You might need heart. Yeah, so anyways, like I said, scrolling down Nancy Grace's information page on Facebook, and this white dude, I see a topic that says dwarf takes road trip to have sex with a minor. Yes, you guys, you heard me right. Let me read it to you. The way Nancy Grace put it on her Facebook page. Just so you guys know. Remember, Nancy said this. Cops say. I'm going to read this splurge off of the Nancy Grace page. Go follow her, by the way. Cops say a 90-pound dwarf, drives 18 hours across country to have sex with a little girl who he intends to make his child bride. He did not take a bathroom break, and he peed in a bottle so that he could continue driving to marry this little girl. They say he sent some dirty, nasty text messages to this child. I have not even read the story because I'm in disgust. Okay, you are a short little person. You are considered a dwarf. Okay, but you, instead of going to find another dwarf or somebody that is for you, you like to pick on little kids, and I don't like that because I have 2 kids of my own, and not even that. That's nasty. Okay, you a grown-ass man, and you around here preying on little-ass kids. Thank God. Hopefully, I hope this this girl had sense enough to tell her parents. One, how the hell you get a child's cell phone number and to begin with? That's why y'all parents need to start monitoring what y'all kids be having on Facebook. Because all these damn numbers on Facebook, put your number on this, put your number on this. I don't need your damn number. If you ain't got my shit, we ain't really friends. Y'all need to start monitoring what your kids do on Facebook. What they do when they not in your eyes. Start an open conversation. Have some dialogue with your child instead of letting them twerk all over Facebook and Instagram and Twitter How about feeding them some substance or how to defend themselves against pedophiles and pedosauruses like this thing? Okay? Because he about ready to diddle somebody's child. Speaking of diddling, another what the moment. Brian Singer done got his ass hemmed up, y'all. Word on the street is that homeboy I like to diddle boys. And if you don't know who he is, y'all remember that dumbass Superman movie where the Superman had that one little curl right here and he was fighting, he was holding on to their airplane and that curl wasn't moving, the one that flopped, the one that had the little boy that was supposed to be Superman's son. But we all know that aliens cannot reproduce with humans. That's just nasty. I'm just saying. Hey, he had that little boy in his movie because he liked little boys. And apparently this is not the first time that little Singer done tried to diddle some little boys. So I don't want nobody to be up in my joint talking about, oh, all of this is alleged because ain't none of these people been convicted or nothing. How about that? I covered myself. Because I be damned. Anyways, it's some craziness going around here. Y'all need to watch your kids and pray over them at night and pray over them in the morning. And every time you see them and they leave out of your sight, you need to be praying. Because you don't know who's preying on them. And that's all I'm going to leave y'all with this time. Bye.